This is the Snack Tank
You love snacks, we judge snacks.
with your hosts, Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
And Fallon, the lady with short hair, Klug. Today, we will talk with 3 different contestants, which are each going to share their favorite snack with us.
At the end of the episode, we each will choose, do we promote their favorite snack or do we deny their favorite snack?
This
Is Snack Tank.
Our guest today for Snack Tank is the incredible Topher Brown.
Yes, I am incredible. I'm glad you recognize
Topher,
it.
would you tell us just a few fun facts about yourself?
My name is Christopher Brown, and I used to be Chris Brown until Chris Brown tried to sue me, and that's why I go by Tofer.
That is wild.
You started your career as an artist.
As Chris Brown, I had 2 albums out back on the MySpace days, and I got a cease and desist letter
To stop being Chris
Is
Brown.
wild.
to stop being Chris Brown. So that is literally why I go by Tofer.
Topher, okay.
So that's a fun fact.
Do you miss Chris? Do you like Topher?
I met him as Chris, and so every once in a while I
That
have
sounds
to.
like my blog. Do you miss Chris? It's like, I thought we were talking about snacks, not existential crisis here. You're like, I think he's still there.
No, I just mean the name.
You know, Jami and I have known each other, 15, 20 years
Yeah.
probably.
Wow.
It feels more and more foreign the longer I go because
I was going to say, most
sure.
people don't know. There's a few times where I have said Chris, and they've been like, who? So I have stopped calling him Chris.
it's kind of
Got
like
it.
my alter ego a little bit. I don't miss it, but I do respond to it. I am like a dog. So.
Do you think now that Chris Brown isn't that much of a forefront in the music industry, you can maybe take it back?
Well, he's kind of I don't want to bash, but he's not the best human
It's not
being.
the best name to have.
Sure.
Like
publicly.
after the Rihanna,
Sure,
beat her
sure.
down Brown, I was just kind of like, I'm okay not claiming that name.
Fair. Okay.
And now you do what with your life?
I eat snacks mostly.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here. No, I write and produce songs, so
Oh, that's awesome.
I decided to not be on the road and do that, and just be behind the scenes.
Great.
Lots of big songs that people have heard
Oh, pish posh.
on the internet
Name
have been.
one. At least one.
Night Shift John Party.
Yes.
Wine, beer, whiskey, Little Big Town.
Yes.
Just fun little ditties for the kids.
That's really cool.
Yes, it's fun.
Okay. We are very excited about your snack that you brought. We know nothing. Again, this
We
is Snack
don't.
Tank. We know nothing.
This is, yeah.
So for those who are tuning in for Snack Tank the first time ever, how this works is Topher is going to pitch us his favorite snack. We give him about 5 to 7 minutes to do a pitch. We try to stay as stoic as possible,
Just like Shark Tank.
just like Shark Tank. And then at the end, Jami and I both will have an option to say if we accept
Promote or deny your snack.
your snack to promote it on the snack show, or if we deny and say no. And sometimes it's different. Sometimes I promote it, sometimes she denies it, sometimes we both
What happens
promote
with
it.
the split? Like, do you just...
We fight it out later.
You just
Behind
get
the
to take
scenes.
home one piece of good news and one piece of bad news with you as
Yeah.
you leave the
Sounds
studio.
like life.
Well, that's true.
I'm a little nervous.
No, you
Well,
got this. You got this.
Yeah, you're going to be great.
We are going to turn pretty stoic in a minute, so don't be intimidated.
The first
okay.
time we did this, the person said it was the hardest podcast he'd ever done because normally
no
podcast
feedback.
is a lot of
It wouldn't be
engaging
the first
and
time that
feedback.
a woman's gotten stoic on me and just give me... I'm like, so 2? All right, let's do it.
No. Okay. So, Topher, what is your snack?
Oh, God. You're not stoic. You liars. You sit on a throne of lies.
Topher,
Yes.
what is your snack? Pitch
So-
us. Impress me.
I have a couple snacks. I'm going to just break the rules right away. So, I love salty snacks,
Sounds like a Team Fallon over here.
but this is not one. Oh,
Back to Team
I'm
Jami.
really, I'm literally losing
That was
already.
like hand to the face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're like snacks, you're like, usually I picture myself watching TV, something crunchy,
Sure.
right? Like,
He's saying all my favorite words.
well, I do, but like, I actually really love sweets and sugary candies. And even like the logo is a cookie, so it's a little bit like, all right, sweet. So I'm going with candy.
Great.
I am a candy connoisseur. I have traveled the world for the greatest candies, near and far. you're not that stoic.
Don't try. Don't try.
And I think we could probably say that one of the most favorite candies in the world is a Starburst candy. Like, just by default. Like, you think movie, like, kids are like Starburst. But over the years, I have found myself longing for more in a Starburst. Just the chew, not quite what I want it to be. The flavor, not as punchy. So my pitch to you is a perfected version of a Starburst, and dare I say, Now and Later. It is like if they went to middle school, fell in love, and they made candy babies, and they're called High Chews, which I'm sure Jami kind of had an inkling that might be my snack, but I don't know you, so this is my pitch to you as a stranger.
I'm still very stoic about the whole
How
thing.
do we spell High Chews? Oh,
High
it's
Chew.
H-I chew.
It is the best chew of your life. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have been feeling them to see if they are the freshest, and I think they're good because I had another pack, and they felt a little dense and hard. Like,
Ooh.
and you don't want that. You want to have the chew. And I actually brought Starburst as well, just to show how much I believe in this snack.
Compare, contrast. I
Okay.
love it.
So,
Do we try High Chew first,
Yeah,
or do we
like,
try
or
Starburst
should we
first?
try like because there are comparable flavors.
That's what I think we need to do.
Okay.
Give us comparable flavors of each. Do we
I mean,
close
they
our
are.
eyes?
They are. Well, no,
No.
because the size
Okay.
is different.
Oh, okay, so you'll know.
So you're gonna know.
Okay.
But like, Starbursts
Where-
are great.
Sure.
Well, you're already a little bit out because you're like, I like salty.
No. I love sugar. I
Okay.
just got really excited when you said salt.
Tell us more about High Chews. Where are they from?
They are.
Where do you get them?
An Asian candy.
Okay.
Um,
Where did you get that particular bag?
you know, Walgreens,
Oh, okay.
but I have purchased there are like that other perk is there's like 30 to 40 flavors of High Chews.
Wow.
So, and I've had all of them. I literally have Amazon like overseas order because I'm like, when
Do you have
I
a ranking of all 1 through 40?
Ooh, a little bit, but it shifts. It
Okay.
shifts on the mood. So, what flavors would we like? Okay, I'll just tell you what our
Yeah,
flavors
tell
are.
us.
These are original, which I'm a little mad because I think mango is probably one of the best, but I
Good
just
flavor.
wanted to go default setting,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So we have grape, green apple, or strawberry. And
would-
obviously the only flavor that checks out is strawberry.
That's what I would go for.
I was going to say, yeah, let's do strawberry
Let's do
compare.
Wow,
strawberry.
okay. This is going really well. All right.
Okay.
Now let me get
He
this.
is handing us one strawberry Starburst and one High Chew.
One
strawberry.
step at a time. All right.
There's no need to rush.
Fallon's
Okay.
stoicism is just thriving.
Let's just look at the packaging first.
Well, the packaging is just so much more superior with High Chew.
100%. I will say that. Okay. What do you eat first?
Starburst.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to do half because
I'm not even going to eat them because I know how good they are.
it's going to take me a while to.
Here's the thing
consume
about a
the whole thing.
Starburst.
Wow. I've never seen someone. Wow. Okay. I guess because you guys.
She
eat-
said half, so I
There's
was
half.
just following the rules.
That's a Starburst.
Okay.
We've had it.
Yeah.
We've had it.
I do have another one after this. but,
Pretty
like,
chewy. Okay.
Okay.
did you know that's wax paper and you can technically eat it? And
What?
Yeah, I would do it, but it's very chewy.
Okay, we're going for the High Chew.
I heard belly gurgles, so that's a good sign.
Was that you or me?
I have no idea.
Okay, continue on. Is your pitch over?
Dare I say, I don't have now and laters here because those are kind of actually hard to find. Too hard. Now and laters are like, now you have a filling, later it's going to be gone.
Sure.
Now
I just think it's delicious.
Now you have teeth.
I think
Later
the
you
flavor of that just it just pops way more. It almost like tastes like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited and having the time of their life.
Sure.
Is what I would say. I also have another snack comparison if
Sure.
I'm allowed to.
do not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. You are getting more stoic, so I'm getting a little more frightened. Okay, another America favorite. What's another candy? We'll stay.
Skittles.
Ooh, that was a good guess.
Runts.
Runts. Really? Like that's
I
a
know.
default.
I know. Sour Patch Kids.
Did you really know? Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
That
I
is
swear
it.
I didn't.
Okay. So Sour Patch Kid, another favorite, right? Movie theater.
Love them.
Great. You do love them.
Well, I'll say I love the Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
I can
really
neither
good.
confirm or deny any of my feelings about Sour Patch Kids.
Oh God, I've made a huge mistake.
You don't know. They could be my favorite.
Sour Patch are great.
They could be the worst.
Had them a long time, right?
Yeah.
And now I don't know if you guys have noticed, but over the last our lifetime, everyone makes a sour candy now, like sour Starburst, sour Skittles, and you're like, oh, they're trying to compete because Sour Patch are very popular. This is a recent addition to my life, as in the last week or two. I have now found the better version of a Sour Patch Kid, and it is Jolly Rancher Sour. And it's going to blow your mind.
Wow.
Ready.
All right.
Are we comparing again?
Oh, heck yeah, we are. Freshens. All right. These, I don't know if you can compare the flavors as much because they are very, well, actually, they're almost the exact, they're the exact same.
Okay, great.
What would we, okay, so it's like, do you remember
Jolly
green-
Rancher gummy sours.
Yeah, gummy sours,
I just
sorry.
was thinking a Jolly Rancher
No,
hard
sorry,
candy. I was
sorry.
like, how do you compare
Sour,
those?
chewy. You can't compare.
got
Sorry. Sorry, Jolly Ranchers, if you're out there and you want to endorse me, you still can. We have green apple, blue raspberry, cherry, lemon, and watermelon.
Watermelon.
Well, there's not going to be a watermelon of that, so I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
And I know that you...
Cherry for me. Cherry,
I
but
can't
give me
do
one
cherry.
of each.
What about blue?
Great. That's a good,
Okay,
good
okay.
call.
Blue.
Okay. I'm trying not to get
Or
my...
a lemon lime for me, the yellow. Yellow or
I'll let
red.
you guys... Man, I just...
I don't care about
Oh, man.
germs. You just
You don't care about
can
butt
palm.
germs? I do.
That's hilarious.
That is... I'm not... Well, I mean, I know you don't, but okay. What, you wanted blue?
Yeah, just hand me blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of
This
shaky.
this is a Sour Patch Kid.
Classic. Love it.
Red me.
Red you. Leave her on red.
I had a friend who just thought it was read receipts, not read receipts.
I did too.
Let it on read.
And this is a Jolly Rancher gummy sour.
So
Jolly
to what?
Ranchers are shaped like hearts. Okay.
That is exciting. I can read it all over your face. Stoic my bottom. That's out of context. That sounds very, very weird.
It's going to be your social
I
clip.
love that.
Hashtag stoic my bottom.
I love that ASMR that's happening. It's like,
Okay.
Anyone who has misophonia hates our podcast.
did you have both already?
This is my mom. I'm on Jolly Rancher one.
Okay, do you have... I feel pretty prepared to respond.
Yeah, do you have any
Do you have any last parting words?
I do think that,
last parting pitches?
I mean, I know you guys eat snacks for a living, so you have to like, but I do know you love watermelon, so I do think you need to have a watermelon.
Okay.
More is more. He's learned this.
What, watermelon or lemon, you would say?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Because I've had a watermelon Sour Patch before.
I'll join you.
Okay.
Okay.
Jami, Cuban, Crockett. Are you ready to?
Yeah. Are we approving just as a whole, or are we doing each?
Nope. He pitched one thing.
It's all or nothing? Okay.
I'm just saying
I just want to be clear in how
better
we're...
versions.
Yeah.
That's my...
He's pitching better versions.
Candy upgrades.
Yep. Ooh.
Which is that's true, and that's what I'm saying. But it's kind of them's fighting words because those are like staples.
Sure.
Okay.
Jami, Cuban, Crockett. Would you like to
I would like to deliberate.
deliberate?
I
feel like she's gonna rip me a new one.
Never.
knew in my heart that high chews were going to be the only because in all kindness you did bring the food with you, and you said yesterday, can I bring the candy with me? And so I knew immediately what I was probably working with.
So he's been sharing about high chews for years.
I literally DM with them.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a life endorsement.
Got it.
Yeah,
So-
you have them in your studio always, right?
Always.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, great.
Well, over here at the snack show, I am the team sweets.
Yeah.
So candies are my ministry. Also, just today
Thank you,
was
very
I
much.
discussing that when I went to Japan a few years and all the snacks I brought back. And one of the snacks that I brought back was a mass amount of high chews. I have not had a Jolly Rancher gummy until today, but I very, very much enjoyed them. So for that, you are approved.
Yeah!
From Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
Okay.
But be honest, I mean, it is more flavorful sour candy.
The sour, yes. It's a different flavor in the Jolly Rancher than it is like in the Sour Patch. I still like Sour Patch Kids a lot. The thing for me with high chews too is that unless you have a Starburst at the exact perfect temperature, you're ripping paper off, and then you're eating the paper. But apparently you
you
can.
can, 'cause it's wax
I didn't
paper.
know that you could not.
There we go.
But high chews, and again, their flavor palette is much more diverse. So.
Wow.
Wow. She definitely did get the right answer.
Okay.
All right.
Fallon,
I feel
Barbara.
like just like her looking at her laptop,
Klug.
it's like she's like, "You are the weakest link."
Taking notes.
goodbye.
Okay, so that's the first time I've had both a high chew and a gummy.
Wow.
It's a big day here.
I
at
mean, the
snack
Jolly
show.
Rancher, I think sour ones are
Yeah.
new-ish.
Okay. Based on flavor alone, and we're just doing Starburst versus high chew here. Flavor alone, high chew wins. I will say high chew was a little too chewy for me.
Well, it has the word chew in it.
And
so
high.
I felt like
high-
it was
there's a
high level of chew.
Yeah, it's high chew and then levels really small. You just
Yeah.
can't read it on
Also,
the
if
back.
you're Southern and you say I hate you, you can be like, "I hate you."
a high chew.
I hate you,
That's
man.
funny.
But Flavor Town is, let's be honest.
I come from a dentist family, so I felt like I was undoing all the work that my dad did to my teeth.
But it's
there
not
for
like a
minute.
now and later,
Sir, I'm gonna need you to.
ma'am.
So for that reason, I will say, I do like the flavor. There's room for improvement on the chew.
Okay. Fair.
Now, the Jolly Rancher gummies. That might be one of the best gummies I've ever tasted.
Yes.
And I will say this. I love the taste of Jolly Ranchers, like the hard candies,
Oh.
but I hate that they're hard candies because I don't like hard candies, especially those because they're like kind of chewy, but really hard, but still stick to your teeth. The fact that I can get the flavor of a Jolly Rancher in a chewable candy
Originals.
and he has more.
I haven't even had these.
I'm 100%.
Are we having a first time experience together?
Should we go rogue?
Yeah, let's do it.
So
You
for
said-
that,
Oh wait, I need you to finish.
For that reason, high chews, I'm a no. Gummies, I'm a yes.
I think that's 3
I'm
quarters.
split down the middle. But because I want to try those originals, I am approving the snack.
Yes! Wow.
Really, those Jolly Rancher gummies
Are
are
so
fire.
They're so good.
They're fire.
My girlfriend randomly like brought them like a week or two. She's like, "Oh," because she knows what. And I started laughing eating them. I was like,
Because you're like the joy was just
it's just
bubbling
the
up.
flavor is insane. I mean,
Yeah.
you do need
Let's
to try.
dive into those originals, shall we?
Okay, so what is the weirdest flavor of high chew you've had?
Oh, there is a salted fruit flavor, but it literally is in. I don't want to be just. I think it's Japanese. I
Okay.
don't know
So
where.
you don't
they're
know what
actually-
the actual-
I actually don't know where they're made, but it's like a salted peach or something. Like it's weird.
Interesting.
And then there's a soda pop flavor. There's a Rasmussen or something that's like a.
Bless you.
I know. Sorry, it's my
I
allergies.
was gonna say that sounds like what
There's
I
really
take when I
weird-
have a cold.
Ooh, what flavor? Are we just all gonna grab one? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just grab
All right.
and go.
Take
Okay,
one
these
down.
the ones
pass
we're
it
trying
around.
now are not sour; they're just red.
Yeah.
Wow. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Oh, this one even is shaped like a watermelon.
Wow.
Yeah, these are good.
That is
That is a watermelon and a
Can
gummy.
you check for red dye 40 or whatever it is?
Yeah, I bet it does
Oh.
have it.
don't worry.
It does have food
What's-
coloring.
what-
Okay.
Food colorings just aren't good for you long term. So
They're
I've been
really
trying to
bad for you.
find gummies that are that don't have it. So like Trader Joe's gummies don't. They use
What is going to happen? Because I probably have had a lot of red.
It's
in little
really
kids.
bad.
It's really bad for like ADHD and a bunch.
Good thing I'm old.
I know.
But there's
maybe-
all these studies of like cancer connected to some. I mean, you
Wow,
know.
this podcast took a really dark
Yeah,
turn.
sorry.
But I'm
I'm
going to
like,
take a second one before I pass it back down.
I'm like, oh, candy. You're like, you're going to have
Is it
cancer for
just-
eating.
But like Sour Patch Kids have them. Almost all candies have them, but only in the U.S. Like a lot of countries ban them.
Oh, you stopped. Wow, good.
Well, I saw that red 40 and I'm really trying to be.
Well, I bet it's not in all of
Cognizant.
them.
Is it just in the red ones?
I would imagine.
Red 40 would only be ones that would have red color. in it.
Oh, give me a green.
It's like a yellow.
Wow. We're experiencing
Bless
Oh
you.
no, we're listening. We're listening.
experiencing it at the same time.
Ooh, that's good. The apple
That
one,
is so good.
The apple,
really good.
I agree
The
though.
grape was really good too.
Like, Jolly Ranchers, it's hard to just consume them regularly. It's hard.
But these, really great.
Although I think I like sour over original.
I think
They're-
so too.
There is a texture with this where it kind of lingers on the tooth a little
Yeah,
too
a
long.
little too long.
Oh.
Okay, Topher, congratulations. You have been promoted on the snack show.
Now what do I win?
On Snack Tank.
What are you going to do next?
I'm going to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and my family.
Amen. Y'all,
What a good little Christian boy we got here.
go get your Jolly Rancher gummies.
Do
Thank
it.
you for tuning in.
And go find high shoes.
Snackers, welcome to the Snack Tank. If you're listening and you haven't watched on YouTube, I need you to turn off the audio now. Get to the closest computer and get on youtube.com/at the snack show pod. You need to see what's happening in our studio right now. We have a new,
So our next Snack Tank guest
yes.
is Stephanie Higgs.
Now, Stephanie Higgs, as you can see, now that you've changed over to YouTube after my urgency, she is donning a pink, fluffy leotard with bellowing sleeves.
Supposed to be a swimsuit, Fallon.
It's a swimsuit.
It does look like a neon pink swimsuit.
She's also donning a, is that a donut? Yeah. A donut
For my snackers.
floaty around her waist and full-blown
Flippers
flippers
and mask.
that are pink with eye goggles. We are having a beach party if I've ever seen one, or a pool party.
We think so. She has to pitch us her snack.
That's true. So here we are. Steph and I have known each other for 5 years now.
I think so.
Met in Nashville. She's also being very quiet, and this is not the Steph we know. So I think she's saving all her energy for the pitch. And Jamie, how long have you known Steph?
3 years?
That feels right.
2020?
Yeah, we kind of run in the
Beginning
same
of
circle.
2020.
Best
She-
thing that came out of 2020 was Jami Crockett.
Oh,
Wow.
so nice. Was I before 2020?
You were.
Okay, great. And
I hope everyone saw that wink.
Excuse me, ma'am. I also want to say Stephanie has been teacher of the year multiple years in Nashville, Tennessee.
In Williamson County, correct?
Yes.
Also,
she's
you did bring
an
your
expert.
snacks. So if you are watching on YouTube, you can see the array of things that are sitting on our table. So can't wait to hear what
More.
these are.
So we will now turn to Stoic, pretend we've never met. Stephanie Higgs, please share with us your snack.
All right, Sharks, I'm so happy to be here today. I came straight from school, and you know, it's February. All the teachers are getting tired. We haven't really had any snow this year, and we're already dreaming of summer. So I want you to, will you do this with me? Will you close your eyes, Sharks? Snackers, snack sharks. And I want you to picture your perfect summer day. It's burning up hot outside. You got to take a dip in the pool. Start playing your favorite pool games. I'm about to throw some of those sticks. Will you dive for the, oh my gosh, you dove for one. It was worth 50 points. Coming back up, you're getting more tired by the second. Okay. Now we're going to play a little, you know, maybe, I don't know what's your favorite pool game. Maybe a little Marco Polo, maybe some categories. We're going to jump in and swim. But you're starting to get tired. And you're already hot. Now you're tired. And so how's that making you feel? You getting a little snacky? Just a little snacky? All right, you can open those eyes. I'd like to present to you, Snack Sharks, the Sonicuterie. The Sonicuterie will cure all of your summer pool hunger needs. And it's a classic spin on the Charcuterie, which is a classic spin on the kids' Lunchable. And now we've moved into Sonic territory. So what you have here in the Sonicuterie is a few of your favorite snacks. So we've got your mozzarella sticks, your French fries, your tots. Tots aren't enough. They have a new tot, and it's a barbecue tot. So I said, why not? We'll pick up some of those too. So you have some barbecue tots. You have a pretzel to share. You have a corn dog to share. Maybe we can meet in the middle there. You know what I'm saying? We've got some onion rings, even a little sweet treat, a little dessert. And of course, I'd be remiss if we didn't have any jalapeno poppers. Picked up a couple of your favorite Sonic drinks while I was there. Ice cold bevs for that hot pool day.
What's in the beverages?
So Jami's was a little bit easier. Jami likes typical human drinks. And so we got her, just a vanilla cherry Coke. But Fallon's a little more interesting. So I gifted you with my favorite take on water, which at Sonic is a blackberry peach water. So if you're being healthy, you're not doing caffeine, whatever, water's your drink of choice. Just a little zero sugar flavor with some blackberry and peach. So I let you try my very favorite. And I'm not a peach person.
Wow.
But I love blackberry peach water from Sonic.
Be stoic.
So as if I haven't convinced you enough, you've had this great time. You've been playing in the pool. You've used all your energy. You're exhausted. You're hot. Now you're soaking wet. And you just need a Sonicuterie. It will cure all of your summertime blues. America's favorite drive-in? Try America's favorite dive-in.
You've seen it here first.
There's condensation in the coffee.
Yeah, she just, for those that are listening, she just removed the goggles from on top of her head in a dramatic fashion to her eyes, and they immediately fogged up.
I can't imagine why. I'm ice cold in here. Feels amazing. I need a pool day.
Is that your pitch?
That's my pitch.
Y'all, we do have a full-blown Sonicuterie in front of us that we will be participating in.
I want to be sure, Sharks, that we call it a Sonicuterie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I say it wrong? Mm-hmm. Oh, Sonicuterie.
You said cute. You said cooterie.
It feels uncomfy.
Yeah, that is weird. So while we're participating in this, can I ask you some questions?
I would
Yeah,
love
we've
for
got
you
some.
to.
I'm guessing that you've done this before,
I have.
and it was probably the best day of your life. I'm guessing probably not even the food, but maybe the company you're with was just like the perfect day ever. So I would love to hear more about that day.
I wouldn't say it was top 10, but I would say it was top 100.
Fallon's leading the witness hard on this, everybody. For
Also,
those that
by
don't know.
that,
So
by that,
I'm gonna go in for the snacks while they talk about the
Sure.
pool day they had last summer together.
Yeah. That
Okay,
sounds
will
great.
you share with them?
Okay, some questions. Can you just get anything from Sonic for this, or is there just like a certain sort of set of snacks that pair well together, like on a charcuterie
That's
board?
a great question. So, pro tip, I keep a note in my phone because when I feel inspired, next time I might not feel so inspired. So I keep a note in my phone, but I do make small changes based on the company, based on who's going to be joining me for the Sonicuterie. And so definitely we want some salty,
Okay.
as well as a little bit of grease. When I'm having a hot pool day, there's just something about some greasy food that just sits better than normal.
Be careful. It's
Okay.
kind of cold.
Wait, right here, I see that we have cream cheese frosting. What would one dip in that?
That is for the dessert that I brought, which I've never done dessert before
Is it
because
the, is it the
does-
pretzel?
No, it's the cinnamon. Nope, I can't
These?
see. Those in the yeah. They
Now,
have some sort of cinnamon
one
inside. I've
thing
never
she-
done a dessert that felt like a bold, brave, new take on things. So we'll
One
see.
thing she didn't mention is she not only has food on this Sonicuterie,
Oh dear heavens!
Fallon
It's
just
hard
had
to
a
say.
stroke.
Sonicuterie, she also involved the sauces, which it was a move.
Yeah,
And
we
I'll
have
tell
honey
you,
mustard.
I just put plus on every single one. There was no rhyme or reason. I just said +2 on all of them, so you could try a little bit of everything.
What did you dive into, Jami?
Oh, there's a cheese sauce for the.
I'm
pretzel.
diving into the onion.
I
rings.
am. I don't see here a ranch.
Ooh.
Just a thing to note.
There probably is one. You probably just can't see it. I'm sure it's under there
Okay,
somewhere.
great.
Mhm. I don't think there's a ranch.
It's okay. Of the Sonicuterie, what's your favorite item?
It's a tie for me between the mozzarella sticks and the pretzel. They just joined the pretzel in kind of the Sonic family a couple years ago, and I've been a huge fan. Just a little salty.
I'm going
cheese
big on this
dip.
corn dog.
Okay.
Can we eat it together?
Yeah, I'm not going to just take it one bite.
No. Like we both take a bite at the same time.
Yeah.
Like on the sides?
Oh, wow. I feel like I'm really part of something special.
I'm not sure how this is going to go, snackers. I apologize
for that end.
for those who are watching on YouTube.
Oh, gosh. I'm really part of a moment.
We're just showing you that this could be used as a date night.
It could, because that's the closest my lips have ever come to Fallon.
You heard it here first.
And let's quick try these new tots, barbecue tots.
They might be a little bit hotter. I left them wrapped up with the hopes that they'd still be warm.
Wow, those are fire.
I haven't had a jalapeno popper in a very long time.
I need you to try
Doesn't
those.
this bring back the best memories of childhood? Mm-hmm. As if the pool wasn't enough.
Jalapeno poppers for me were always from Jack in the Box.
Steph,
Okay,
can
is
I
there
ask you another
anything
question?
on the menu at Sonic that you should not put on a Sonicuterie? Or is it just like, it's just whatever floats your boat
I think it's whatever
for your
floats boat.
summertime lake party?
Yeah, because we could have gone ice cream, but I saved that personally. But ice cream pairs great with a pool day, so we could have gone dessert. Could have gone a burger. That would have sat a little bit heavy for me with this huge variety of snacks. So I personally didn't go like full on. Chicken was the closest I got. The little popcorn chicken was the closest I got to a heavier
Didn't
hors
even see
d'oeuvre.
that till just now.
Yeah, we were a little bit lighter on the hors d'oeuvres just because you don't want to fill up too fast. That can be a rookie mistake. And so if we bring in some of the heavier things like a burger, you don't want to get full too quick. So
Jamie,
you got to
I'm
take it
surprised
slow.
You haven't done this yet.
I have other things happening.
But listening to you guys chew really brings me a lot of joy.
Can I ask you a follow-up question?
Oh, sure.
What could have made that pool day when you first discovered the Sonicuterie better? Like, what's some constructive criticism?
The company, I would say, could have been a little bit better. You don't know the girl that I did the first Sonicuterie with, but yeah, her company was a.
You just said Sonicuterie.
I know I did.
I feel like mom and dad are fighting right now.
No,
Wait,
the
are
company
you
was
being
what made it. No, I told Fallon last summer it was the best day of my entire summer. My birthdays in the summer didn't compare. Went on several great trips last year, didn't compare. There is nothing better than a Sonicuterie, and Fallon's mom is named Julie, and so we call it the Jewel Pool. And so we went and spent the day at the Jewel Pool. We read, we floated, we listened to great music, we told secrets. She befriended an old crush on Facebook. He rejected it, but still, it was the best day of my
For
summer.
Stephanie. For
because of
Stephanie,
the
not for me.
Sonicuterie.
Sounds like a freeform TV show.
Oh my god.
This cinnamon dessert dipped in cream cheese frosting, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Okay.
What is it? What
That
is
was
it?
my brave new addition. I've never done that before.
It's like a toaster strudel.
Okay, but my
But with
question is,
cinnamon
would
inside.
it be a little much for a hot July Tennessee day?
No.
Okay.
Here's what I
That
would
was
like
my
to
worry.
ponder as a group. Why do women sometimes get so stressed about putting a bathing suit on, but then once you're in a bathing suit, you just eat like there's no tomorrow?
Because the hard part's done.
Right.
I guess. I'm just was thinking about that.
Wow. Steph, do you want to try this?
I actually don't like cinnamon, so I will take your
so
word.
good.
I will take your word for it.
It's like a cinnamon toaster strudel.
Sounds
I
delicious.
thought you were about to dip your corn dog into the cream cheese.
Oh
No.
things are getting wild. Okay, so I did forget ranch. That probably happened. Other than that, let's see.
This water is fire.
Isn't it great?
And you
Wait,
said
so
zero
it's
sugar?
Blackberry peach water. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
It's really good, folks. For those that are zero sugar, like I try to be with drinks.
Oh, that is very good.
Really
She tries
good.
to be healthy with her Sonicuterie.
Yeah. The one part of my Sonicuterie that's healthy. Okay, let's take our last sips.
Oh wow, I really heard that one.
Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
Fallon, Barbara, short-haired lady, Klug. I would like you to go first, please.
I'm all about first impressions here on the Snack Tank. I like confidence. I like knowledge of a snack. I like history to point back to.
Especially when you're involved in that history.
Absolutely. You brought all three. So I want to, before I go into the bad news, I just want to commend you
Wow.
for that.
I'm so scared there's bad news. Okay. My heart can't handle it.
The bad news about this whole scenario is we forgot a key ingredient on the Sonicuterie. Cuterie. And I thought without ranch, my life would not go on. But I must say, since that pool day, 2022, I have never met a snack as quite as important as the Sonicuterie. And for that reason, I fully and completely approve the Sonicuterie, even without the ranch.
You guys, did you hear that? Even though I screwed it up. Great.
Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
I'm ready.
Stephanie, thank you for bringing us just a wide variety. And this really took me on a journey. There were highs and there were lows.
I'm so disappointed.
But
in myself.
we drove through the drive-in together. I don't know how to tie that in. One of my favorite sayings in life is more is more. And this is more.
This is the most, we might say.
Yeah. This is more than more could ever be. I hope you as a gifted teacher like that grammar.
I love that.
I just think we need to give people options. We need to meet people where they are. And when you only provide one thing to everybody, somebody's gonna be disappointed. So this feels like the kind of snack where come as you are, you'll be loved. So for that, I will approve your Sonicuterie.
Thank you
Two
for
out of
announcing it.
two.
Is that typical?
That's 100%, baby.
Right.
It is sometimes.
What would you say are the
Sounds like you
here?
don't listen to the snack
That
tank a
would-
lot.
Oh, wow.
So-
Wow.
That wouldn't be true.
Do we need to reassess our judging?
That wouldn't be true. I just wanted to know if anyone ever crunched the numbers around here to see kind of what the odds are. Yeah, how often
Hey,
are we saying yes? How often
The
are we
odds
split?
are ever in your favor.
Exactly.
That's what you
Appreciate
need
that.
to know.
I appreciate that.
Last question before you leave. What size are your flippers?
They're an adult women 6 through 10. So if you think the Sonicuterie is fit for all,
Did you own
are
these? Did you
these
pre-purchase these for this, or did you just have them laying around?
I did not pre-purchase them for this, but I
Right.
am going to the Keys this summer, so I felt like I could break them in early.
Have you ever used them before?
No, I opened them 10 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Well,
But I'm
if
ready
I
to
need
look
them,
at you.
if I need them for a trip in the near future, I'll holler at you.
I hope you like pink.
You look like
I
a
love
beautiful Sonicuterie mermaid.
Sonicuterie.
Ooh,
You're
if you're
just a
snotty
cute-
about your Sonic, you're snonic.
That's not going to happen.
Well,
I'm just going to be here the rest of the day. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. I have nothing else to do.
just a good carbo load before I continue to sit here. Feels great. Thank you for coming,
Thank you for having me. I'm honored. I can't believe I got 100% feedback,
and thank you for snacking.
even
Thank you so
without
much.
ranch. And I don't eat ranch. I feel like it's time for a confessional. I'm one of those. I don't like ranch. It's too close to salad. I don't like those either. And I know I'm in the minority there. And I apologize that ranch did not make the Sonicuterie today.
You know what we say about that? 1, 2, 3.
Mofo me.
Except that there's none foe anyone.
Yep.
That's true. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you flip flop away from us. Bye.
Swim on.
Dive into your nearest Sonic.
Craig,
Hello.
welcome to Snack Tank.
Is this how? This is the intro. Oh, this is very serious. Okay.
This is very
Can I have my
serious.
soliloquy now?
Snack-
Can
yeah.
I do it?
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Listen,
Oh.
he is jumping ahead like
Welcome
he
to the
owns
Snack
the
Tank. My name's Craig.
podcast.
Sorry.
Snackers.
Do your opening.
Our current Snack Tank contestant is Mr. Craig Thompson, also known as Craigery, also known as
As the
Craigles,
Prince.
also known as the Prince.
Also known as Hannah's husband.
Yes, and Uncle Craigie is also another
Uncle
name.
Craigie.
Not by anyone
Can
in the
I-
office though.
Can
That's
I was
weird.
gonna say, can I start
No.
calling?
There's a line.
So
Uncle
Craig
Craigie.
here is engineer,
Yes.
video extraordinaire,
Yes.
photo extraordinaire.
Yes. Keep going.
Works for Annie F. Downs and the That Sounds Fun podcast.
Yes.
Also sometimes helps us here at
At the
the
snack
snack show.
Just sometimes to help out.
And he kept begging us,
My
please,
goodness.
please let me on the snack tank. And we finally said fine.
Constant. I've been emailing. I've been sending any way to get on this show as possible, and now it's happened.
Or
Yeah,
maybe we
I need
prepped
I
5
need the
minutes ago.
tweets to stop. They're
Yes.
just
Yeah.
incessant.
They were getting more aggressive. The
They were.
memes and the gifs
Yeah.
were very intense.
They
Really,
were.
the singing telegram you sent to our
Well,
office
that was it was
Oh,
me. I didn't even hire anyone. It was just me. I just rang your
Just
doorbell and
Craig.
I just sang a
with
song.
a sign that said please.
Please.
in
Let's have your show.
a Love Actually, just
Exactly.
one
Just
slide
drop
and then
it.
another.
But each page was just please. It didn't change the word. It was just please. It was more desperate.
Okay, enough laughing.
Okay, yeah.
This is a
Let's
serious
be serious.
matter.
I was told that this is very serious.
So-
and presenting. Do I call you? Are you sharks? What's your term?
You can call.
That's funny. 2 people have asked that of this
Yeah,
episode.
it's
in
very
all of
important.
our snack tanks, that has not come up, but
They haven't
someone
addressed
else
you
on
directly?
this current episode
Yeah.
call
Okay.
us shark. So
Well,
you can call us a shark if
keeping
you'd
it
like.
vague.
Officially, this is Jami, Cuban, Crockett,
Oh, hello.
and I'm Fallon with the short hair Klug. Because we
Which
forgot.
with the short
we've
hair?
now adjourned to Fallon Barbara Klug.
Yeah. We couldn't
That's
think of
just
her
a different
name.
name. That's not even the same.
Well,
Barbara
we couldn't think of Barbara's name.
Barbara's-
Because to the short hair. I
Yes.
get it. Okay. Got it. This makes sense. Okay, so you've
You can-
chosen specifically who you are
Yeah.
and who
Yes.
you're.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
Jami
interesting.
Cuban Crockett.
Yes.
This is amazing.
So,
okay.
so what's going to happen here is we are going to listen to your pitch. You have 5 to 7 minutes to convince us of whatever this favorite snack of yours is as to why we should promote it here on the snack show with Jami Fallon.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
And
so
at the end, we each get a spot in the talking where we say we will either individually we either promote your snack
Yes.
or we deny your snack.
Wow. That's a lot on the line. Like my
know.
emotional health is on the line
I know.
here if I
I
get
know.
shut down because okay, I feel ready. I feel
Here we
very
go.
okay.
qualified.
Okay. Craigles, please tell us your snack.
Well, hello, Sharks. Thank you so much for having me today. I just wanted to paint a picture for you. Have you ever been, driving?
Fallon.
Yeah, let's not smile. This is a very serious moment.
serious,
I've been
Fallon.
preparing this for at least 10 minutes. Have you ever been on a long road trip and you're just in the middle of the desert, nowhere, as you constantly are in Nashville, Tennessee, and you're driving through the desert and you're just so parched, and there's nothing that's going to satiate that exact feeling except for a sparkly, bubbly can of soda pop. You all said it. Listeners, you said along with me. Fantastic. Well, today I've brought just the thing. And I don't even need to sell it. I'm gonna let one thing sell this for me. You ready? I'd like everyone to turn down any other outside noises because this could be very important. Do you want to hear a little bit of it? This is a Diet Coke from Coca-Cola Company. It's a new company. Well, it's been around for a little bit of time, but it's a very important company. Just listen to this. Now, this is not an ASMR podcast. I understand what's going on here, but I think that really encapsulates what you want when you're on a long road trip. You're thirsty, and all you want is just a really cold can of Coke. Not actual Coke, though, because what you want is Diet Coke. You want something that's light, refreshing. It's not going to leave that chalky aftertaste in your teeth that Coca-Cola does, or Pepsi. This is not a Pepsi podcast. I'm not even going to let them in the room. Stay outside, Pepsi. This is exactly what you need for your long drives. This in a 12-ounce can or a 32-ounce fountain drink can, which I usually partake from. This is everything that you need. It's got your daily calorie count of 0, which is great, I think. I'm not even going to look at the back. Let's not get into calorie counting here. This is a snack podcast. And what is the best thing to go along with a snack but a wonderful, refreshing drink of ice-cold Diet Coke? I could soliloquy for much longer. Is there a back and forth part of this?
We ask questions.
You ask questions.
But,
Okay.
but are
This
you
is-
done with
Yeah,
the
we'll
pitch?
have some
No.
follow-up.
I
so
am
we
not
just wanna...
done with my pitch because I've also this is such a rare situation.
serious, Fallon.
I've brought 2 cans. I know they're hard to find, but I found 2 cans, and I'd like for both of you to just crack one open, preferably closer to the microphone because we need to hear that sound again, and also just take a sip and just give me your out of the box impressions. I would love that, please. This is the testing part of the show that usually happens, right?
Okay.
Do you hear that, listeners? That is, wow. This is where you say ah. You forgot the ah part.
I'm working through the flavors.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if it. There should be a sommelier course for Diet Coke. I would pass that. That is actually not true because we did a Coca-Cola Pepsi competition about a month ago, and I failed. I couldn't identify those two.
Oh, you failed
but if it was
that?
Diet Coke, I would have passed. I think that would be a very different situation.
Okay.
So I just would love first impressions.
I have a follow-up question.
Oh, it's a question time. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have some questions.
In your opinion, is a can of Coke and a fountain Coke, Diet Coke, a can of Diet Coke and a fountain Diet Coke, what's better, what's worse? Are they the same? Are there differences?
Oh, there's extreme differences.
Okay.
Yes. I will say, as a snob, the highest form is a fountain drink one that comes straight from the fountain over ice. I think that's the best way to go. It releases a lot of the carbonation that you're going to get in a can, especially, I think, at the bottom tier is bottle. Like a little can that you have to twist off the top, that's going to be the most carbonated. It's going to be too much. You're not going to be able to have a conversation because you're just going to be burping up bubbles all day. So what you're going to need is to pour that carbonation over an ice in a cup, some fashion of a cup. So if you pour it out, that also makes it better. But fountain drink, I used to say from McDonald's, but they've turned their back on me recently and have given me like terrible Diet Cokes recently. I'm sorry, McDonald's. If you want to reach out, we can still be friends. But mainly, I would say Speedway has really good ones, or also Sonic, very good Diet Coke. Lowest on the podium is Subway. Subway has terrible Diet Coke. Don't go to Subway for Diet Coke. Sandwiches, no Diet Coke.
You mixed totem pole and
I did.
podium.
Totem pole and podium.
Yes.
A,
I liked
a
it.
totem pole
A totem
is what
pole.
we've done here.
Yes.
Yes.
A podium.
My follow-up question was, you mentioned a perfect long road trip satiation from this Coke can.
Yeah.
Is that the only time you're drinking it, or how often are you drinking?
Well, I will say there are side effects. Addiction is a possibility, which I probably would identify myself as. I drink it most times, all the times. So if it's
100% of the time,
100%
you're
of the time,
drinking it
I'm
every
drinking
time.
it.
During
If
a
there's-
7-day period, what % of the liquid going in your body is Diet Coke and what % is water?
At this point, it's about 1/3 Diet Coke, 2 parts water is about what
Okay.
I'm doing. But, I also say there is water in Diet Coke, so it's just diluted down a little bit. Also, coffee's in there, so I guess it should be broken into fourths. 1/4 Diet Coke, 2 parts coffee, 1 part water.
Okay.
But this is not a coffee episode. This is purely Diet Coke.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Don't want to put you on the spot.
Well, no, you are, but it's fine.
How do you feel about the fact that you can clean a dirty toilet bowl with a Diet Coke can?
That's
Not a
confusing-
Diet Coke can,
Not a
Coke.
Diet Coke can.
Sure.
With
Liquid.
Diet Coke. Not
I
only that,
can't- yeah.
I will say, here's another, this is actually, you're helping my pitch. The beauty of Diet Coke is it's multidisciplinary. It is satiation for your thirst. You got things on the road, blood on the road, Diet Coke cleans it right up. The acidity just burns it right away, and it's fantastic. Good for cleaning roads, good for cleaning toilet bowls, good for cleansing yourself of anything else, bad taste. Diet Coke cleanses that right out. I have had 0 bad effects from Diet Coke as of my
0?
experience. Well, I will say I'm 28 years old, so I have a long life left. We'll see. There's been a lot of studies about whether aspartame is in Diet Coke. We'll see. I think
What is
still.
aspartame?
You don't ask questions about the ingredients because that's secret, That's kept under Diet Coke's secret. I can't tell these things.
Okay.
Yes, Jamie, if you have questions,
I
please.
do. I have another
This is a question
follow-up.
time.
Can you work with me through if a Diet Coke versus a Coke Zero?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What's the difference?
Because part of your pitch was the 0 calories, but a Coke Zero also
Is
has
also-
it. So tell me what are our differences that we're working with?
I'll give you 2 words.
Okay.
And they are divisive. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a proud proponent of Diet Coke, and she does not promote Coke Zero. And that's going to be your biggest noticeable difference, is that you're going to realize that
One has
more,
Taylor Swift on board and
you're
one
gonna
does
see that the,
not.
the
Okay.
notoriety of Diet Coke carries much farther than a Coke Zero. Tell me any one famous person that's been promoting Coke Zero recently. I couldn't tell you any. Diet Coke, that's got Taylor Swift. It's in Friends all the time. If you ever watch Friends, probably not. Another lesser-known show, similar to how Coca-Cola is a lesser-known company. But it's just in the world. It's in the zeitgeist, and it's just a wonderfully known product and really supported by some of the biggest people that I know in popular culture. One more sip, just for...
Another follow-up question. At what age did you start this Diet Coke relationship?
You know, it's been a lifelong love affair, but I would say when I became independent and I could drive my own car, we didn't have soda pop in the home. So I had to go out and find it for myself and create the relationship. But we had a Speedway down the road from our house. And so that was like, when I left school, I would drive and get a 32-ounce Diet Coke. And that was just the best thing ever. And there's other people out there drinking their Mountain Dews and their sugary pops and all this. No. This is a lighthearted aperitif. It's perfect. It's crisp. It's just what you want. It's not too much. You're not pouring a whole lot of sugar in your mouth. It's just a nice little light drink for your mouth.
Now, last question, then I think we need to deliberate.
Oh, yeah.
When I tasted that, there was some sort of sweetness, but there's zero sugars.
Yes.
Tell me what I'm tasting.
Magic is first and foremost. I think there is some level of magic in there. Again,
Okay.
Santa has sponsored the Coca-Cola company in some way, so I think there's a little bit of that.
Okay.
Honestly, though, it's you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You don't ask more questions than you need to. This is a snack show. If we're going to deliberate about what health is and what is good for your body going in, that's not what we're here for. We're about enjoyment. We are about satisfying the desires of your heart in the moment. So that long road trip, when you want something really good, you're not going to deliberate over calorie count. You're going for satisfaction.
Sure.
That is Diet Coke. That is, that's if you could rebrand Diet Coke and just say satisfaction guaranteed, that is Diet Coke for sure. Other people might say water, but also water's for other people. I don't know. There's a quote from Remember the Titans, but I forget what it is. It's something about water's for wimps, and that's where I was going with it, but I don't remember the direct quote, so don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Diet Coke.
Water is for wimps.
Water is
Everybody
for wimps.
quote him on that.
Wow.
I know. I have a hard stance on water too. I wish if I could request one thing from Pearly Gates walking in, first thing I could say, why'd you take water? Water should taste better. I'm sorry. You can make water taste like anything. Should be tasting like Diet Coke. Thank you very much, God.
That's your first question when you get to heaven?
Wow.
I have a glimpse.
I would love to.
I don't know
Is
what
this a
my-
sharing moment? I
No.
would love to hear your first
No.
question to God.
No,
Because mine's,
this-
why is water not Diet Coke?
Definitely not mine.
Okay.
Jami, Cuban, Crockett.
I feel like we're ready to deliberate.
Yeah.
I'd love for Barbara to
Okay.
take the lead.
Man, she's right back to you, like
Thank
tennis.
you so much for being here with us today.
I'm so
We
happy.
appreciate you taking the time. You brought passion. You brought energy. I
also
respect.
brought Diet Coke.
And you brought Diet Coke,
Thank
and
you.
I respect that. I'm gonna take you on a little journey here, Craig. I'm a little older than you, so
Like
this is a little
week.
teacher-student moment. Okay. Did you know that in your
this
body,
is not going well for me. Okay, yeah. Is this a health lesson? Please
No.
continue.
in your body there is calcium levels and there is phosphorus levels, and they always have to be the same. That's just how your body functions. It's how your body processes at its optimal level.
Well, maybe your body. I don't know about my
All
body.
bodies.
You can't speak for my body.
All bodies need to have the same levels.
Okay,
Or else
okay.
they'll start to break down. In Coke cans specifically, well, in pop in general, but we're talking about Coke cans.
Well, we're talking about Diet Coke.
We're
Diet
also
Coke.
You're
here
saying-
on a podcast where both of you call it pop.
Yeah.
Soda pop.
Soda pop.
Soda pop.
There's tons of phosphorus. So each time you drink a can, your levels are going inching up here. High. And your poor calcium, it's staying low. What does the body do in order to level out that calcium level up to the phosphorus? It sucks the calcium out of your bones.
You're saying that I have brittle bones?
I'm saying that Diet Coke is giving you brittle bones. And
Fallon,
Craig.
Barbara Klug. Let me tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Raise your hand. This is a podcast, but it's also a video podcast. Go to youtube.com/ the snack show at the snack show
pod.
You're going to look at me and you're going to say, has that man broken any bones? And you're going to say, probably. And the answer would be no. 0 bones broken over a 28-year lifespan of multiple sports, extreme sports, skydiving, jumping off waterfalls. My bones have been only strengthened by Diet Coke, maybe a little bit milk. We've also talked about that. I have no brittle bones. Have you broken bones?
I
Fallon?
have broken bones.
This is
When
okay.
I was little and I drank Coke.
I get that this is not a show where I'm supposed to go back at the Sharks, so I apologize. This is not my space for judging you. But I want to, if your question is, my bones are more brittle because of my Diet Coke habit, I will say incorrect. I am stronger than ever. Thank you very much.
I also have to tell you, this is not a lie.
Uh-huh.
I almost didn't take a sip
Why?
because the last time I had any sort of pop in my system,
Oh, no.
especially Diet Coke, was literally, I'm not lying, high school, which was 2005. Wow. So it's been 20 plus years since I've had Coke in my body.
Not 20 plus. It's 2023.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So
just almost.
18 years.
Almost.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is I've converted you, and now, after a 20-year...
Craig, I adore you. You know that I do.
Thank you so much.
This friendship will stand the test of this episode.
Yes.
But I have to tell you that for all those reasons and the fact that I hate pop so much, especially Coke, for that reason, I am out.
Okay, well, I didn't know we realized we're bringing our unbiased, very biased opinions into the show. Sorry, I didn't realize.
That's what a shark does. A shark is here.
hatred towards a whole drink group. I didn't realize. Okay, that's, you know what? Talking an uphill battle. That's what that was. Jami, you're my last hope. I don't want to say that if I get 2 rejections, I am just out of here. I don't know what to do with myself.
You are still engineering the episode,
Yeah, I know.
mind you. So you got to hit
We'll
the
see.
stop.
We'll see. I don't know. At this point, didn't realize I was okay. I believe in you. Continue with your thought.
Okay. I also went on this journey with you, and drinking carbonation is why I don't drink. I don't love LaCroix. I don't love a lot of bubbly drinks. So drinking things out of a can is not something I can do and still be a good functioning human. Then you discussed your hierarchy.
Yeah.
And a fountain drink being the best.
Yes.
I have traditionally been a real Coke, full sugar Coke participant because I figure if it's not as great for me, might as well go big and then go home to the Lord.
Just pass away.
That's
Just
exactly
dead-
where you're
dead
going.
to the world.
Go big and then go home.
go home to Jesus.
Go home to Jesus.
Right on there.
Yeah.
It's really how I live my life.
Yeah, of course.
But you gave a passionate
I'm very passionate.
pitch on Diet Coke.
I have had some Diet Coke already today, so I think that might be the reasoning.
We are filming this later in the afternoon so that you could be properly
Yes.
Coked up.
Yes.
Coked up.
My
Yeah.
bones are just so fragile right now. Just a strong
Babe,
gust of wind could break me.
Yeah, bird bones over there. So, while I wouldn't choose a Diet Coke, a refreshing cold drink on a road trip is a very true thing that people need.
Yes.
So for that, I will promote your products.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I mean, everyone's on a journey. I understand this. It's not everyone's at the Diet Coke end stop yet, but they'll get there, you know? I heard a story of a lady, don't quote me on this. Again, I have no idea how old she was, but she was like 107, Dr. Pepper every single day of her life and was thriving, still was driving her own car. She was doing great. It's not a one check box for everyone's going to drink soda and die. Well, they will die. I'm sorry, eventually.
Everyone will die, but it may not be
die
because of
earlier necessarily. We never know. Fallon might outlive us all, but also she said calcium. She thought the bone breaking idea was
I was
not
going to
necessarily
say,
true for
I'd
both
also
of us,
like to
so-
point out I've never broken a bone. Wow. And I don't drink a lot of diet soda, but I do drink soda.
Did you both drink milk as children?
Yes.
Do you drink? You did?
I did, yeah.
Do you drink milk now?
No.
Not really anymore.
See, I think you're keeping your levels when you're little, right where they needed to
so
be.
we balanced it out.
Yeah.
I'd like to present to you a new idea. This is a new idea I'm presenting. It's called milk. You're going to love it. It's 2%, 1%, or as much as
Have you ever mixed milk and Diet Coke
Here's
together?
my question. I've heard something
wanna
about
throw
what is the New York? There's like a New York drink called like it's fizzy milk. What it's like a
Well, it
They
sounds
do
like what
fizzy
I.
coffee, you know that.
I've heard of fizzy coffee,
Yeah.
but there's something called like this is gonna bother me. There's something that like it's like a cream.
Well, you find it and we'll put it on our Instagram.
I've never had it, but it sounds crazy. But it's milk that's.
I'm just
it's
saying, if we're
fizzy.
Craig,
working on our
let
levels,
me tell you this.
Yeah.
I love milk so much, and I love bubbly water so much. If you found me a bubbly milk, I will retract
you will.
my.
Interesting. So we could get there. I mean, again, everyone's on a journey. So
Yeah.
it's what is your gateway to
Sure.
getting to Diet Coke, and that's your first step. I understand.
It could be.
Okay, this is good to know. I assumed you'd be much more biased about just flat all soda drinks, but you're starting with LaCroix, which is good. It's flavored water.
I like water. I love
Okay.
water. Love
Okay.
sparkly water.
Well, okay.
well, sparkling water and water are two different
Those
things.
are
You need
I
to
love both.
clarify.
I
Yeah.
love water.
Carbonation
I
again.
love sparkly water. I love all sorts of waters. When you add death-defying syrup to that, I can't.
death
do it.
defined because it helps me defy death. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
was
you're
gonna
saying?
say, it
Because
sounds-
I feel alive. I feel so alive. Yes.
Well,
I still
Craig.
have my one question for God, so it's fine.
It's true.
Why is the world not filled with more Diet Coke? It's fine.
The
a great
point here is we're so glad that you took the journey
Thank you.
here to the studio to be with us.
We thank you
Yes.
for your passion.
Thank you so much.
We thank you for your research, and we thank you for your knowledge.
and I
you.
will be handing you back.
Yeah, I'll drink the rest
this
of your Diet
Coke
Cokes if that's what
can.
you want. Yeah,
Great.
I'll just drink
Okay.
3
You can
Diet
have
Cokes
that
right
right
here
now.
at the same time.
Perfect.
All right, Snack Show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we heard 3 contestants share their favorite snack.
Some were promoted, while others were denied. This
Has been Snack Tank.